You're looking at a daily chart of NVDA, which is a leader in the semiconductor space. I'm going to make this daily review quick today because my Wi-Fi is a little wonky. And anyway, the semiconductor stocks got a little love today. This is definitely the leading stock of the group. And I know people like to buy the SMH or whatever. And what I don't know why you would bother with an ETF when you can just buy the leader in NVIDIA. And of course, you can't buy it, when it makes a high. You got to wait for it to pull back. Last week it pulled back to its moving average, and today it popped 2%. But like I was saying, if you're buying into an exchange traded fund like the SMH, and because you don't want that single stock exposure, I mean, this thing looks okay. It's consolidating. After forming a base here, this nice long base, and it's consolidating, but it looks nothing like NVIDIA. I mean, I don't know why you would bother with anything but NVIDIA, so anyway, because when you buy the SMH, you're going to get Intel and you're going to get Micron, you're going to get a bunch of dogs. Just buy the leader and you don't have to worry about it. I mean, if the semiconductors going to go down, NVIDIA is going to lead them down, but this thing's on a clear uptrend. So I don't know why you'd mess with anything else in that group. I just wanted to highlight a few stocks within the semiconductor group today. AMD has also, been on a nice run, and it's forming this little base here. It pulled back to its 10 EMA on Friday, then popped today more than 2%. And this is another stock that I like in the group. AEHR was one that, we had on our radar, and then it sliced its 50 and came down to the 200. Now I'm looking for this thing to rally back through the 50. So I'm watching AEHR closely. ACLS is another one that traded below its 50, and now it rallied back above it. Today was up nearly 5%. So that one is showing strength. LSCC, which is Lattice, this one is below its 50, but still watching as it seems to have stopped going down. And there's just a lot of semiconductor stocks that got some love today. So the money is rotating, and it's rotating very quickly. And if your stock didn't go up today, you got to be patient and wait for your turn here. There was a lot of biotech stocks that didn't move today. Some drug stocks like Novo Nordisk, this thing just took a pause, down 1%, doing nothing wrong, but it's just the biotechs and the drug stocks were just out of favor today. Here's Viking, pulled back to its 10 EMA, and to me that looks good. News is coming with this one. And TGTX is another one that I like, and it's pulled back to its 10, and doing nothing wrong. I mean, but another one that I've been watching is Rita. It's been really strong. Sliced its 50 last week and continues lower. I know some people are saying, well, short this. I don't really want to short in an uptrending market. But yeah, the biotech stocks didn't really participate today. EXAS is one that did, one that I like, and one that did participate. It was on our watch list here, and then just blasted higher last week, and didn't stay very long here in this shelf, and just ran higher again today. So congrats to the longs there. EXAS, that one looks strong. The retail stocks, ELF, this one undercut its 21 and now has rallied 4 sessions in a row. And the volume has been, decent, above average daily volume on one of the days, but they report May 25th. And, I don't really care about volume. I want that price up, and 97 is the high. It needs to get above that old high. ONON, they report earnings in the morning. This to me looks really good. Why does it look good, Marty? Well, because it's run up, made this high, and now it's pulled back to its moving average here, and it's kind of pinching in, trading tight. So I like tight, I like pullbacks, and we'll see. They're just going to have to report strong earnings tomorrow. This 255 was their 255 million in sales is their comp from last year, and they did almost 400 last quarter, which so I would think that they're going to do close to whatever they did last time. What was it, 89% sales growth? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it came in over 80% this time. So they're definitely taking share, and that looks real good. CROX was upgraded, or it was called the pick, Baird's top pick. And they thought that they would definitely exceed their earnings for 2023, which was $11.73. So Baird showing confidence in CROX. We talked about this a lot. Slice to 50. First of all, is up 200% from last July, and then pull back 25%. So up 200, give back 25. And now it's just kind of flattening out, forming a base, and that's doing exactly as we expected it to do. Trade between, you know, maybe 110 and 125 and just form a base here until their next data point. I don't think there's anything wrong with the stock at all, but we'll have to wait and see at their next earnings report. Another one in the shoe department that I like is Skechers. This one, and again, you know, if you looked at ONON, which I just showed you, this one is, you know, made that little pinching action here, getting tight, and today it popped, you know, nearly 3%. So maybe it's just a day ahead of ONON. Anyway, I hope so. A couple leading stocks. I'm gonna make this quick. My Wi-Fi is not acting properly today, and you can see this thing jumping around. Supermicro jumped up on earnings here, just forming a shelf, you know, allowing the moving averages to catch up. It was up, what, 2.5% today. I would not be surprised to see this thing make new highs real soon. Lantheus, this one is now at that 100 level. It's flirting with the 100 level, and the moving averages are catching up. That one looks good. Shockwave was downgraded today. It was upgraded today. They announced a new product today, and the stock was down 6%. Just pulled back to its 21. You know, if you look at the history of this stock, and you can see the wild swings in this, and it's been down, you know, more than 6% before in its history. So it's kind of like what it does. It's within its character. And there's, you know, 8% there, you know, 7% there. It just kind of does this. I wouldn't be too alarmed if I held it. I'm sure that there was some people buying here at the 21, but we're just going to have to wait for the bounce there. To me, it still looks intact. That's not a failed breakout or whatever. Builder is another one of our leading stocks, and it just keeps making new highs. This thing is getting ridiculous. And Duolingo, this is on our ready list. I like, you know, the strength here. You just got to let the moving averages to catch up. That's why I say these little pullbacks here to moving averages are definitely working. This one sliced its 50 and now has recaptured it. Pulled back nicely last Thursday and Friday and had a little gain today, but I'd like to see a little more pullback here and then take off. We have this one on our ready lists, I believe, this morning or tonight or tomorrow. Anyway, definitely one to watch. That's it for today. We never give up.